Hello my little happy hyenas, welcome to Cockney Sparrow Movie Reviews. Time for me to get myself stuffed right into that circle of life as I take a butcher's at The Lion King, Disney's latest live action remake of one of our classic animated movies. Even though you could argue that technically this is still animated, as none of it's bloody real. I mean, can you imagine trying to teach a pissing lion to sing an Elton bloody John song? You've no chance, cocker. Anyway, full bloody warning, there will be spoilers for this bugger, so if spoilers get your Kuna Matadas all in the twist, then you have my permission to bugger off. Now usually I'd rattle off what the movie's about, but with this bugger I'm pretty sure every man and his dog is familiar with The Lion King, and if you're not, where the bloody hell have you been living, under a pissing rock? Now I'll admit, it's been a while since my peepers laid eyes on the original animated movie, and unlike some, I really couldn't be arsed going back and sitting through that. Now don't get me wrong, I did enjoy that film when I saw it many moons ago, and I think not rewatching these cartoons before the remakes only helps your enjoyment of these new takes. Now for the most part, I've found these remakes to be fine, except for that god-awful Dumbo flick. Talk about an elephant can fly, I wish it had flown into the jet engines of a 24/7. Luckily, this one was much better, and Jon Favreau did a great job putting this little bugger together. This is near enough the same beat for beat as the original, albeit with some minor tweaks here and there, but for the life of me, I couldn't tell you bloody where. What grabs you about this, whether you love it or hate it, is the photorealistic CGI. I mean, this sort of computer shenanigans is just bloody breathtaking, and I could not believe that 90%, if not more, of this bugger had been created with CGI, and the technology really is at its peak in this one, from the sunlight to the muscle tone down to the tiniest speck of lion shite, and iPhone 1 could not tell the difference. The only problem though with all this is that you can't really gauge emotions from the characters, which I think you need, especially with certain scenes, and you can get away with all that in animation, but I don't think it would work with the realism of this film. But I guess you can't have your cake and eat it, otherwise you'll end up with a panther that looks like bloody Christian Bale's moody arse. But I think they pulled this one off as far as their live action remakes are concerned. And as I said before, apart from the shite fest that was Dumbo, I've really enjoyed these new versions. The voice acting was spot on, with Darth Vader himself coming back to voice Mustafa as he did in the original animated film, and I won't lie, every time that lion opened his bloody gob, I half expected to hear the sultry tones of Liam Neeson come out. Anyway, we get a whole new cast lending their vocal talents to bring these beloved characters to life, from Beyonce to Donald Glover to Seth Rogen's Pumbaa, and they were all spot on if you ask me. But I will say, for the entirety of this film, I couldn't for the life of me work out who was doing the bloody voice of Scar. It was like one of them bloody itches you just can't get to. I swear, I must have gone through 20 different actors and I still couldn't put my bloody finger on it. Turns out it was only Baron Mordo himself, you know, the bloke that gave that letter to Brad Pitt in that film everyone was banging on about a few years back. And apart from causing me some real mental grief, he did a great job of breathing a bit of nastiness into the villain of the piece. All in all, I found this to be a great reworking of a much beloved cartoon, and I have no doubt that a new generation of little nippers will love this bugger just like the no old farts that caught the original when it came out. This one gets 7 tits from this little dicky bird and has left me looking forward to the next Disney upgrade. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a likey and give that little bell end a tickle for more from me, and if you don't see me through the week, I'll see you through the window.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum